What other challenges do you see for female founders that you think need to be addressed from your experience?
Yeah,
that's a long list, actually.
It's I think it's long but short. I think there's definitely a capital deficit, which then also comes from that network and mentorship deficit. So there's not a lot of sources of capital across the various stages. A lot of the funds started by women, whatever they're investing in, whether it's women or diverse founders or any kinds of founders. Really, the majority have been started in the last 5 to 7 years. And that means that they're typically small, early stage focused, pre-seed to seed. And so there isn't, a lot of dedicated resources and funding at the later stages. So for us at Artemis, we're really focused on building out sector-specific relationships at the Series A and beyond for our founders, and even as co-investors in our seed stage rounds, because there isn't that discrete source of capital. And I think we talked about also that in Houston, there isn't necessarily that next, we've done a really decent job of starting to build up the base layer of pre-seed funds and seed funds, but not necessarily what comes after, and they still have to go, externally to Silicon Valley or New York to really fundraise. So I think it's a funding gap, and then that network gap that they're missing. And with Artemis, we really work to build that with other founders in their network and our network, and more experienced founders, and then layering on our advisors to really support them in that accelerator style approach. So I would say those are really the two. Unfortunately, they have to just be better and faster and really prove out more. They don't really get the benefit of the doubt.